Hello there, Leo. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of August 31st through September the 6th. On Monday, Leo, what you have coming up is you have the Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse just means that there is a situation where everybody is supposed to be working towards the same target or the same goal. However, all parties involved seem to have a different agenda about how to get from here to there. So this is one of those situations with the card coming in reverse. The advice on this situation is when you realize that you're in the middle of it, you want to back out as quickly and as gracefully as possible. And the reason that advice is what comes through is because if you don't, this is just going to be a major energy drag for you. And nobody likes to have a major energy drag, especially when there's nothing to show for it. So Tuesday, Leo, Knight of Cups coming up in reverse. To me, this is talking about you, and this is just saying, even though I know you're not a water sign, but Knight of Cups in reverse is talking about that you're being a little bit pessimistic about, or skeptical. Skeptical is the best word. That's what fits. You're feeling a little bit skeptical on Tuesday. You're kind of looking around going, yeah, right, that person has good motives. Uh-huh. That type of attitude. That's what I see coming in on Tuesday for you. And it seems like something definitely has triggered that. There's been something that's happened lately with someone around you. Feels like this may be a boss or somebody who did something that you were just kind of like, yeah, that was not something that we agreed on. And so you're just kind of, it's interesting because whatever it was that happened, you're kind of looking at everybody now like, yeah, right, good intentions, my butt. That's kind of what you're thinking. It's really a sourpuss attitude that you have on Tuesday. So hopefully you can come out of that pretty quickly, especially now that you have a heads up on it. Because, of course, not everybody is all nasty. We all know the world is full of lots and lots of people, and lots of them are good. Good, good, good. All right, so let's move on to Wednesday. Wednesday, we have a Three of Clubs in reverse. Okay, so what I'm hearing about Wednesday is it looks like you're rethinking some of your dreams or your goals or your targets that you had set for yourself. You're kind of looking at those and going, are those really what I want? Maybe things have changed in your life so that now where they used to seem really important, now they don't seem like the most important thing. Or maybe they need to be tweaked or modified to really be made into something that you would like. But definitely looking at dreams and goals and sort of adjusting those, kind of doing some fine-tuning along the way here. And for some of you, not so fine-tuning. Some of these adjustments are pretty big for some of you. And then let's see, on Thursday, you guys have the Six of Coins in reverse. And the Six of Coins in reverse just means to me, you Leos on Thursday, somebody is going to be asking you for some kind of help. Now, this can be financial help, but it can also be like a shoulder to cry on. It can also be like physical help actually doing something or building something or making something. It can be advice. It can be somebody asking you to put in a good word for them. So there's all kinds of different ways that people can ask for help, but I do see somebody coming to you and asking you for help on Thursday. You get to decide if you want to help them or not, if you think that's a good idea or not, but somebody will be asking you for help on Thursday. Friday, and for some of you, you're going to be surprised at who it is that asks for help. So now moving on to Friday, we have the Four of Clubs. Interesting. So this is my coming back to the nest, or my coming into the nest card. That's what I call it when it shows up right side up. And it's interesting that right now, what my eye is actually being called to is the rainbow here towards the bottom. See, like behind their calves, there's a rainbow behind the two people's calves. And that is really, that makes me think of the rainbow bridge. And normally I don't even really notice that rainbow in the card. So the reason that I'm noticing it is because Spirit's got some kind of message that I need to convey to some of you. And when we have the rainbow bridge, that's referring to, a lot of people think of the rainbow bridge as whenever we cross over, then we have to cross the rainbow bridge to get into the next realm. That's the way a lot of people think. I don't think that literally, but still there's some great symbolism there whenever you see the rainbow come up. And with the couple, that's the next important thing that's hitting me off of this card. I think that a lot of you Leos know somebody who, and this feels like for a lot of you, this is family related, or this is somebody who is very close to you. You know somebody that there was a couple that you loved both of them in the couple, and one of them has passed away. And this card talks about that the second one is getting ready to pass away and go join that other person. And the message that's coming across is actually a very joyous one, or maybe they already have, because the message that I'm getting to pass along to those of you who know what I'm talking about is that that second person is very happy to be able to rejoin that first person who already crossed over the rainbow bridge before. So I know that's not exactly a typical message, and it's not the type of message I like to give in general, but I have this agreement with Spirit to pass along whatever I get. And I honored that agreement, because if he can't trust me to pass along messages, I don't expect him to keep giving me messages, whether they're for general or for private readings. So I'm sure that there are some Leos out there that this will not apply to at all, and you'll be like, wow, she is whack, and what a terrible thing to say. Can't blame you. And then there are also going to be some other Leos out here who know exactly who I'm talking about, and will be glad to hear the message that this second person is happy to be rejoining the first person. It's kind of, and what I'm hearing is, in most cases, that this is a female. I would say 3 out of 4 cases it's the female that was the second one to go, and is very happy to be rejoining with her partner. And yeah, just want you guys to know that they're happy. They're happy, and they're happy, and they're together, and things are good. All right, so if any of you would like to have a private reading to make a connection with the specific person, because I'm feeling like this is more than one person coming through on this message, which means that this is going to be for more than one Leo. If any of you would like to have a medium reading where you can get a more specific message with this woman who's just crossed over, for most of you it'll be a woman, and joined her partner, then feel free to check me out and book a reading whenever you're ready. Okay, so wow, let's move on to Saturday. Saturday, Leos, what you have is you have the King of Coins coming up. This is somebody that you're going to be interacting with on Saturday. And this person is somebody who is going to be feeling very generous towards you. So they're going to be wanting to do something for you or to give you something on Saturday. For some of you, this something is going to be a little enough thing, something that you could do for yourself, no problem. But for some of you, this is going to be something that is something that you couldn't do for yourself, and that's very nice and very much appreciated. So just keep your mind open to that on Saturday, Leos. And then on Sunday, we have another good card. This is the Page of Coins, and this talks about that you're getting a good message about money or material goods on Sunday. So a good message would be maybe you thought you were going to have to pay for something, and now you find out you don't have to pay for that. Or you get an invoice that you thought was going to be a certain amount, and it's only a quarter of what you thought it would be, for example. Or maybe you find out that your tax situation is a lot better than what you thought it was, or anything like that. It's just some kind of good news about money or finances or material goods. Okay, so Leo, that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, feel free to check out my website. Why am I telling you that? I'm printing all that on this thing later on, so I don't have to say that. So what I do want to say is thank you all for stopping by, for spending your time with me, for watching my videos, and for sharing, for liking, for subscribing. Everyone who has had a reading with me before, thank you so much. Everyone who still will, thank you so much. I appreciate all of your support. Everyone have a fantastic week. Peace out.